Who's that? I don't know what's trying to do there. We are going to another horse show. I'm about to leave for Tryon. I have all my stuff packed. Look at my outfit. It's like so cute. Hey, I hope you guys like this giant hat. I probably will be too scared to wear it at the horse show, but I did realize when I was packing for this that I lost my Sam Shield breeches. I have 2 pairs of tan pants and 1 show shirt. So we might have to go shopping. Somebody take this hat away from me, like for real. I have literally no idea what I'm showing in yet, so let's go find out. We're going to Tryon. It's like a 2-hour drive from where I go to school, so I'm gonna drive there now and then I'm gonna lesson, and then my trainer's gonna tell me like what he thinks I'm capable of doing this week. Oh my god, I just realized you guys have never seen my room. This is my room at school, guys. It's really cute and beautiful. Ignore all the laundry. She works so hard. She's so clean, and yeah. Okay, now time to roll. I had to sprint because that's how excited I am. My sorority gave us these like park dupe sweatshirts and I love them. I'm gonna be repping it at Tryon. 2 hours, let's get it. Hello. We are just about here. Look at it, it's so pretty and like fall-y. Like it's still summer in South Carolina, so this is actually really nice. Oh my gosh, guys, I have not been to Tryon in such a long time. How did I not know that they built this? Like finally finished it. It looks so good, what the heck? Unfortunately, we will not be staying in one of those little like boxes. We actually got an Airbnb. Dolly Danger has a brother named Cosmo, and he's very cute. That is really, really cute. I already said hi to CJ, I forgot to video it. We got the whole squad here, guys. We're rolling out to go watch Leo. There goes Leo, y'all. Getting his class. Okay, I watched Leo. He was great. Now we're watching CJ. Go King. Cracker Jack was really good. I'm gonna get on him now. Zach, how did you allow Kat to get a puppy? You're so perfect. I love you. Getting ready to go. I haven't ridden my horses since July. I can't wait. Guys, look at this tough ass fit. That was not tough, sorry. It's so cute.
You look cool.
See, that's what I'm saying. Thank you.
Like the black widow.
Kind of playing a dangerous game right now, vlogging on CJ when he hasn't been at a horse show since July. But I'm so happy, guys. Dynamic duo is back. Back with my boy. We're gonna school, see how we are. We're gonna do the 2-9 tomorrow, and then we're just gonna like go with the vibe, go with the flow. He was really good when Kat rode him. They only did 1 trip, so now I'm just gonna school him and we'll see how it goes. I only got this 1 clip of me schooling CJ, and it wasn't our best jump, but you can see like how calm he is and how even he's going, like from his head to his tail. So I was really happy with the way he went in the warm-up and thought it was pretty nice. Okay, CJ was awesome. I think I got a little video, and now we're on Lee. So really excited. He already did the meter 10 today, so we're gonna keep it really light, but I just wanna make sure I can see a distance on him before I show him the meter tomorrow, so. All right, now this is what I have footage of. So Leo felt literally incredible, the best he's ever felt on this day. It felt like riding a completely made like Grand Prix horse. He was just so incredible and easy and just floaty, and I was missing a little bit just because I had been riding IHSA horses, so like smaller, usually like shorter strided horses, like less scopy. And so like I didn't really totally know what to do with it, like all of the power that he has and stuff, but oh my gosh, he felt so incredible. Like, oh, look at us just move right up, and he's just so talented. I just love this horse so much. Oh my gosh. Had a little issue to this one, I think I remember. Yeah, just kind of dropped him and got a little front heavy. And then this one, I just kind of rushed him through this turn a little. You can see I panic coming out of the turn, and I just kind of rush him at it, so we end up pretty deep to that. And then this last one was literally perfect. I'm sitting back, I'm not rushing him through the turn, just maintaining his energy, and we just roll right up to it. It comes up right in stride, and oh, it's just so beautiful. Oh my god, you guys, he feels amazing. I can't believe he's even real. Like, that was insane. I love this horse so much, and I'm like so incredibly impressed with him and just myself. Like, that last jump was pretty big, and like, oh my gosh, he just feels so good. I'm so happy. You're so good, Bubble. He's so good. We're gonna take it easy on him tomorrow and just do the meter, and then Siege, we're doing the 2-9, just like ease me back into it, because you know, I get nervous. Everybody knows this. Also, my horses haven't shown since July, so hopefully all is well tomorrow, but I'm so excited. Like, after feeling that, like, oh my gosh, wow. If I can ride like that in the meter tomorrow, like, things are gonna be good. So I'm really, really excited. Oh, you're so cute. Look at Dolly D and her son. Her brother? Yeah. Brother. overall, I don't think that could have gone better. I mean, I'm really, really happy with that. Like, wow. I'm gonna go see if any of the food places are still open, and then I'm gonna go back to my Airbnb. You guys know the sketchy sushi places no more. I'm so heartbroken. I also really want to try this place. This used to be a barbecue place, which I'm also gonna miss, but like low-key, this sounds really good. I wonder what it is though. Do you think they have acai bowls, or is it just like kava? Wait, I'm actually really sad about the barbecue place being gone. I love that place. It's nice that this is a taco place though, but like, bruh, my little sushi restaurant. I used to always get the tempura shrimp because I don't trust raw fish from here, but they still have the Italian place. I might get something to go from there if I can't find anything, because low-key everything's closed. Also, this Imperial thing, I feel like that's different. Roger's Diner's still here. I haven't been here in like almost a year, but I'm really excited. Is the general store open? I can't tell. Okay guys, haul. I took literally 10 hours to decide what I was gonna get, but my mom's making dinner tonight, so I didn't want to get the pasta please, because I know I would eat like so much of it and then not be hungry for dinner. Fun fact about me, I'm trying to make myself like pickles, even though I don't, but I just feel like it's so like girl, eat a pickle. So anyway, I get pickles like everywhere I go, and I try to eat like at least one of them, so we're gonna do that. I know I'm looking very sweaty at the moment, but pickle. Oh, pickle reveal. They smell good. They smell like pickles I would like. And they say they're very crunchy on the outside. Well, I'll be the judge of that. They don't look very crunchy to me. Mmm! I still don't really like pickles. Oh, fuck. Yo, rating of the Oh Snap Pickling Co. Definitely the crunchiest pickles I've ever had. So very delicious in that regard. However, the flavor of the Grillo's one is way better. We're gonna get this Ken's Caesar. This reminds me of like my dorm food, like from last year. I would always get a chicken Caesar wrap with this like Ken's Caesar dressing. This looks like the driest, most unseasoned chicken ever. We're shaking it out here, guys. I think I have a cavity or something. I've never had a cavity before, but one of my back teeth is like really sensitive to cold right now, and I feel like it's because I have a cavity. Guys, I ate dinner and I literally am feeling like a dead body. Like, I'm so tired. I need to go to bed like right now. Today took me out. I'm not showing till like the middle of the day tomorrow, so I'm probably just gonna go to bed now and then like sleep in. Good morning, guys. I'm literally running so late. Like, I have to show in like less than an hour, so like fuck. Okay, never mind. The show is like an hour and a half behind, which is perfect for me at the moment. So I'm gonna go watch the 80s go because I have the same course, and then I will come back and get on. My boots are really disgusting, but that never stopped me. I'm feeling very good, very excited. I am gonna have to see how they're setting because I was watching my trainer school him in the meter 10 yesterday, and it looked huge because obviously I haven't jumped meter 10 in quite a while, but I jumped like a meter 25 yesterday and I felt okay, so hopefully I work it out. We are on Leo, ready to go do our meter. Things are seeming good, except like we have no tax, so I'm lucky going in a blue pad. So I hope I don't get in trouble, sorry. Oh, I'm so happy to be like back riding. I've missed it so much. So this was my first time showing since July, and I was really nervous. Like, I didn't really feel nervous until I got in the schooling ring, and then I was like, oh frick, like I don't even remember how to do this. I do remember when we were warming up that I felt like I was creating the pace a lot. Like, I felt like he was kind of long and flat with not a lot of energy. So I was trying to work on that in the schooling ring. I kind of worked it out, and he did pick up a lot once he got in the ring. That's kind of like a reoccurring theme for this horse show. Like, we're very slow in the schooling ring, and like I'm not as confident in the warm up, and then we go in and the trip is better. So that was definitely what happened this day. I love our trot coming in, just nice and like powerful and chill seeming. He looks actually really nice. He was moving like pretty well for him. He's not like the cutest mover, which is fine because he's a jumper now, so whatever. Just picking up the canter. I'm trying to make sure he's not bending to the outside just to like keep his focus on the inside. So I'm trying to do like a little bit of outside indirect rein, and then like a little bit of inside leg. So we're coming around here. He's pooping to one, so I had to keep my leg on. But I ended up finding a really nice distance to 1, so that was nice. I was really fighting the urge to like use my elbow to drive him forward there. I'm kind of like addicted to that. Kept our stride nice and short, a little deep to 2, but it was perfectly fine. I supported it really nice, and then it meant we could just move down this line really nicely, and I didn't have to do like a big whoa. You can see we're a little counter bend again. Stride's opening up a little more now. I whoaed him to this, found it really nicely, and then here I had to whoa him a ton and really bow it out for this bending line, but it ended up absolutely perfect. They took a really cute picture of that jump. And then love my ride there. Just once again had to kind of whoa because he does have a big stride. Once he starts getting rolling through these lines and stuff, you know, it causes some issues with that sometimes. Big jump in, but totally controlled, whoaed right back up, and he really backed off nicely for me there. I loved my ride there too, my jumping position. I felt like it was nice. Through this corner was where we were having our biggest issues with the counter bending, but he did pull it right back together. Loved our ride in, could have released a little more, given him his head because he had to tuck under a little awkwardly, but then gorgeous ride to the last, and that was really nice. We were clear, so we got to do our jump off. Right here I'm just letting him canter around with his head down and chill. I absolutely did not remember my jump off at all, but it's okay. So off I go. I also, one thing about me, I'm absolutely never the type to pick it up in the jump off. I actually almost ride slower most of the time, so you know, we're not exactly going for gold, but it's fine. Coming there, just a little deep, not the best, just a little inconsistent with the pace. And then right there, loved my ride. I thought that was really nice. Coming around here, same kind of issue where he's not as focused on the jump, but he did kind of already know where he was going at that point, so that was nice. Turned him in the air there and got away with it because the jumps are small, but if they were bigger, that wouldn't have been a great idea. I loved my ride around that corner. I thought I was sitting back really nicely and balancing him through the turn. And then right here, I have no idea what happened, but I saw one more stride. There absolutely was not one more stride there. I don't know what the hell that was, but we ended up being fine. And then to that jump, just really nice, and I was super happy with him. I thought he did really well, and like we knocked it out of the park. So slay down, guys. Love it. You guys, I'm so freaking happy. I definitely was lacking some confidence, and he like really helped me out. I think there were a lot of jumps where I like kind of second guessed myself just because his stride is so big. I haven't jumped, like I'm doing the hunters at school on ponies usually, so it's like when I see that like bigger ride up, I'm kind of just less confident to it. He really helped me out everywhere he needed to. I liked the way I rode. I think I relaxed pretty well. I was making good choices. I got all my numbers in the lines. He sat back for me really nicely, even though we got kind of jazzed up. The only place that wasn't great is second to last in the jump off. I saw one more. There definitely wasn't one more there, but other than that, we lit. Every day we lit. Could not ask for a better pony. I'm gonna take him on a little walk, and then I'm gonna get on CJ, I think. Look how nice the derby field is, you guys. Look at everybody out there. Look at this view that I have right now. How aesthetic and beautiful is this? Doesn't this just make you want to go to Tryon? Look at my beautiful boy. Things are just so amazing. That's great.
A bunch of things cracked in
Yeah,
there.
did you hear that?
Yeah, I felt it too.
He's almost ready to go. So my first time showing CJ since July, I was not nervous, really, I would say, like coming in, which recently I haven't been nervous riding CJ, which is really nice, actually. It's like a really good feeling, but I loved the way he was warming up. Just so incredibly balanced and easy and just sweet. And you can see him going around like no contact, and he's just right on the buckle, just like chill. And I loved the way he was going. I was really impressed with him. He has a fake tail in too, not a very good one, so please do not judge, but we just got him a new one, so hopefully things will be looking a little less raggedy. There's my trainer, both my trainers actually, and I just wanted to include that because my mom took that video for some reason. It really was making me laugh. He was just going out like so easy in the schooling ring. Like I just was really proud of him. I try to keep him away from other horses in the schooling ring too still, but he doesn't really have as bad traffic issues as he did for like a long time. If you've been watching the channel, you know that like CJ used to be really bad about traffic. It used to never affect him, and then just one day, I think it was the first time I took him to Blowing Rock, something must have got him and he just absolutely was terrified of being around other horses in the ring, but it's gotten so much better. So here we are coming in for our first hunter trip. I like to take a lot of time with CJ coming into the ring. I always do the same thing when I'm starting my course. So I just pick up the trot. I make sure to keep him as far to the rail as possible because I want to just like give him as much time in the ring as possible before we start our trip. So I give him a ton of time. I always trot him past the first jump, or at least like through the middle of the ring. So I'm just making sure that he sees as much of the ring as he can. I never let him stop and look at it, but I always just walk him past it just so that he feels like comfortable in that area. I think we're to the point now where I don't really have to do that anymore, but it's just kind of like force of habit from when he was a little younger. There he is, just absolutely starting his round off so well. Thank you so much for that, CJ. You're just the best. Love you. Just right in front of the judge too, so that's like really, really fantastic, but it's fine. Take our sweet time, pick up our canter. I like to be really gentle with it because he can pick up the wrong lead sometimes if he's nervous. So making sure I'm blocking with both sides. I did ride him like pretty aggressive to one just because I wasn't sure if he was going to stop or whatever. He was definitely a little quick this day. He was picking up more and more. And to be fair, during this trip, I'm really setting him off. I rode really differently in our first and second trip. You can see I'm really active with my hand here. So he's just kind of taking me to all the jumps, which obviously is not really what you want with a hunter. And he did kind of throw his head and play a little bit through the change over there. So coming through this turn, you can see he's like spooking, and then he kind of pulls me past the distance, and then I'm trying to whoa and kick at the same time, and this trip just wasn't very pretty. I was really trying to slow him down, and he would slow down, but then when he was slow, he felt really scared. And when he was quick, he felt like he was going to get it done, but it just wasn't going to be pretty. So I kind of liked my ride. I thought I was okay, but I think in this trip, definitely I was way too active in his face. And you can see like there, like we're just arguing, and I'm trying to get him around this turn. I wasn't really trying to rip his face up, but he just did not want to go around the turn. Ew, look at my face. That actually is so embarrassing. Why am I like that? But you can see he relaxes right down once he knows the trip is over because I'm like completely releasing all the pressure from him. And so that's what I need to try and do like during the course, because look how much more relaxed he looks there. Like he is kind of picking up the pace again, so I'm getting in his face again, and it's just kind of like an endless cycle. But my mom always likes to video the ends of my trips because she says that's when he is the most relaxed looking. But I think he's been actually moving a little better too. You can kind of see in his trot, not in that trot, but in his trot out, I feel like it was pretty nice. You can see his like butt with all the scratches and like stuff because him and Leo like to play. And you know, it's not the most like beautiful hunter moment in the world, like I can't lie, but it's okay. Here I am just showing him jump one. I don't like to let him stop next to it usually, but he kind of wanted to, so I was like, okay, I'll let you look at it an extra second. So I don't know why I was looking back. Hello? What? Anyway, I always wait to pick up the canter until I'm on the rail because sometimes he does pick up the wrong canter lead. I already said that, but you know. Coming through this turn, I was really focusing on him not being counterbent. He kind of wanted to be counterbent just like Leo did, but that is especially bad looking in a hunter. Did we swap off the lead? Yeah, I think we swapped off the lead way before the jump, so that's actually kind of embarrassing. That was just because I wasn't holding the bend enough, like as I was just saying I was trying to do. Just give him a little pat next to the photographer. You can see here I'm trying to hold him a little less, but at this point he's already set off, so you know, it doesn't quite have the same effect it would have if I wasn't like ripping him up in the first place. But this trip I made an effort to be a lot softer. If he was running, I tried to just let him run before I would whoa too hard. I really hated my ride through that corner, I think, the whole show. I remember being really mad about it, but honestly it doesn't look as bad as it was. And then coming through that 5 stride, we had too much canter, which he does get like that. I liked his canter through that turn. That was when I finally relaxed, and I thought he actually looked a lot better. And then there, it was just a little long, but that's just kind of what came up. I don't think the ad would have been appropriate there. And then coming through here, just a little spooky again. You can see him kind of leaning forward. I need you to just sit back and like be still. And he's just kind of pulling me past everything. But I was really happy with him this day just because I felt like he was really willing, and I didn't feel like he was gonna stop. I didn't feel like we were in any danger of like falling into the old ways, you know, that he has sometimes. So I was really happy about that. I didn't think the courses were too beautiful though, but I think it was good progress for sure. Look how pretty his trot is. Like, doesn't it look almost like acceptable if he got his head down? I feel like that's kind of like, it's kind of giving. It's kind of nice. I don't know. Like that's kind of a beautiful picture, don't you think? Wait, like that's kind of everything. Oh, CJ, goodness gracious. Okay, that wasn't great. He hasn't shown in a while and like whatever. He kind of got set off in the schooling ring and then he just like didn't really recover. First trip, I definitely was ripping into him a lot and that didn't help at all. Second trip, I liked the way I rode it. Just kind of unfortunate he was already kind of clocked out, but it's okay. I'm really proud of him because he wasn't trying to stop. He wasn't spooky. Like, we were just a little enthusiastic. Holy squad. Whole squad rolling out to get some lunch. We're at the bowl place. We are.
Oh, you're making a video. Right?
Yeah, I'm vlogging. We're making our bowls. We've never had it before, so we'll give you a review. This is our haul of food. We've got quite a few options. There's my dad, guys.
We have bourgeoisie bowls.
Bougie bowls, actually, but
Oh.
yeah. For Power Bowl, I'll let y'all know how it is, and I got sweet potatoes on the side. All right, people, what did we think of the bowls?
Very bougie.
Aside from the bouginess, they were a little saucy.
Yeah. I wasn't the biggest fan of my bowl. It felt like it was like weirdly sweet, like it had like teriyaki in it or something. I think I'm gonna head back to the Airbnb for a little bit, and then I'll probably be back out here. In the cut with my turn, riding. Loki, guys. Oh, he's like about to freak out. Loki, guys, don't remember the last time we talked, but I'm hand walking right now. We've got Mama and Leo over there. Oh, like CJ's having like a psychotic episode. Like, somebody watch out for him. I'm having my like bed rotting session for the night, and I'm watching this thing that came up on my YouTube recommended from like the Dublin Horse Show. Tell me why these are the most like sendy children I've ever met in my entire life. Look at her fucking go. Like, oh my god, she's just fucking going at it. Like, get it, girl. Like, this is insane. Look at her go. Oh my god. I'm so, like, if I was a child doing this, like, I think I'd be, like, sobbing the entire time. Like, this looks like the scariest thing ever. Like, even now, I don't think I could do this. Like, oh my god. She's going so fast. Guys, I'm so scared. Anyway, I have to go buy CJ's prep and then give it to him so that he's not feral again today. I'm actually in awe right now. Like, look at this child. Oh my god, she's just full sending. It's insane. I love Irish people. Okay, good morning vlog. Sorry, I forgot to start filming until just now. Currently driving to the show on some like back roads. I am quite nervous. I think I can do it. I know I can do it actually, because it's just the fucking, like, what is wrong with me? It's just the fucking meter 10. I've done this 1,000 times. Genuinely, I've done this. I've been doing the meter 10 for like 4 years, and still every time I'm like, like, no, bitch, no, it's completely fine. Oh my gosh, I'm so annoying, guys. I actually don't know how you put up with me. Like, genuinely, what the F? It's okay, though. I'm doing the meter 10 on Leo and the 3 foot on CJ. Not nervous for the 3 foot move up on CJ, just because, like, you know, it's 3 foot, and also the problems that I have with CJ, they're gonna happen at 3 foot, they're gonna happen at 2.9, they're gonna happen at 2 foot. Like, he is just a little nervous at horse shows, but it doesn't really matter how big the jumps are. I feel like once I start getting to like 3.6, I'm gonna start getting worried about CJ, like jumping in shallow and nervous and not making it down the lines. But hopefully by the time we get up to that point, like, he's already gotten over that. But Leo and I, you know, we have a complicated relationship. Guys, it's really, really freaking cold. I did not anticipate this. All right, I got 3 tubes of Perfect Prep. I'm gonna give him 1 now. Sometimes I give him Sin Chill, but I think we're gonna run Perfect Prep today. Guys, I haven't done one of these tubes in a really long time. I hope I don't fuck it up because it's so expensive. I'm sorry, CJ. He's pissed. I'm sorry, buddy. I love you. I love you. This is the vibe I'm on right now, guys. Y'all wouldn't understand this vibe I'm on. We're drawing a crowd.
Because that's such a good. So these guys are both Pembroke? Yep.
Understandable.
But from what I understand, a lot of them are small. Like,
I actually can't handle this cold. Like, I actually can't handle it. I'm so effing cold. Like, this is horrible. And I just checked the weather too. It's 60 degrees. It's 60 degrees. So, you know what? I probably should be fine. But guys, like, to be fair to me, I've been living in South Carolina. It's really hot there. And like Florida, it's really hot there. And I just am freezing cold. And this is terrible. Oh, okay. We have like, guys, what is... Mama, okay. We have like 45 minutes until I do CJ, and then I think I do Leo like pretty much right after. So I'm gonna go try it and see if I can find anything warm to eat because I'm freezing. I'm at Roger's Diner, you guys. Got my chicken sandwich. Now I'm gonna go eat in my car. Guys, walking to the ring on Siege for my modified adults. So here I am warming up CJ. He was obviously a lot better this day than the day before, but it was a little bit of a weird one. So here I am. I always try to get CJ kind of ahead of my leg, but still like keeping him really calm. So you can see I'm not really doing anything with his face. Obviously, if I was like a better rider, I would probably have him in a frame and everything, but I just don't really want to piss him off. But he was a lot more calm in the warm-up, and I was riding a lot better this day. So here we are. I like to take him across the ring. Y'all already know this. Give him some time to decompress. My boots were so freaking shiny this day. I'm so happy. I really want to get my shoulders back and my body forward a little more. Also, recently I've been noticing this thing with my equitation where I feel like my foot is too far back on his body. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, I feel like it needs to be farther forward and, like, more planted. And do you see how turned out my ankles are? Like, that's just, like, a kind of an equitation, like, nitpicky thing. But it's been really bothering me recently in all my pictures. I really do not like the way it looks. So, anyway, off we go. I'm sitting up nice and tall, kind of just flowing with him. I like to sit usually when I'm riding, but I just feel like CJ's canter is just a lot easier for me to do a little half seat and stay light on him. I also can drive him forward with my seat a little bit sometimes. That was a really nice distance to the first. Came up right in stride, just giving him a pat. We get a little quick through the corner. He didn't really particularly love this photographer. That was all up in his business. I have to say that the photographers at this horse show like didn't really take any pictures. Like, not to be like a hater, but like there were like no pictures being taken. Oh, also he really didn't like those people that were sitting up at the top of the ring, and I don't think he noticed them until right at that moment when he was jumping out of the line. Okay distance in there, I think we swapped, and then just had to fight with him a little bit down the line, and it wasn't the most beautiful thing, and then he spooked at the photographer. But the photographers like weren't really taking a lot of pictures. Like, I'm kind of confused. There's like one picture from every day, and I was just a little confused about that. Loved my ride through that line. I thought that was really nice. Just making sure he's staying out in the corners and still relaxed. We're picking up a little bit now, a little too much pace, but you get what you get. Loved my ride to that Oxer and my ride after. He really just relaxed down, giving him a big pat so he knows the job is over. He's still not loving that photographer, did a little spook, but I was proud of him for not swapping off. My mom is kind of on a trend of like filming the entire end of my round nowadays because she likes to see his trot after because she thinks it's really nice, and I do think that is definitely his nicest trot. He looks just like a happy little camper. Here's my second trip, and this is where things start to get wild and wacky because that first trip was definitely much better than all of my trips the first day, but you can see right here he notices these people sitting up here, and he is just not a fan. I tried to let him look at them a little bit longer. I don't know if that was the right call or not, but he was not liking it. And I can just feel in his body, you know, I know him so well. I can just feel when something's going to be a problem, and I felt that that was going to be a problem, but I kind of just decided to ignore it, and that ended up not being the right call. Anyway, taking him to jump one, he was spooky. He swapped off of the lead, which was annoying, but, you know, not much you can do about that. I mean, obviously there is a lot you can do about that, but in this specific instance, you know, there wasn't a lot I was going to be able to achieve there. Loved my ride there. Thought that was really nice. Came up right out of stride. Had to woe him out of the line, and it ended up really nice. I liked my jumping position this show. I feel like it was better than usual. And he was really calm. Coming through this turn, I could tell he was a little, like, avoidant, and then he's doing this weird head shake thing, which was annoying, but whatever. Resulted in some weird pictures. He's upset about his earplugs, I'm assuming. And then coming through here, this is where the real troubles start to arise. I am not really sure exactly what happened. I mean, I know it was the people, but he just kind of got stressed out and he did not want to jump that second jump. So obviously I made him turn the direction that he stopped in. I was pretty surprised. I mean, I wasn't necessarily mad because I didn't really block that outside, and I really could have. I knew he was going to maybe have an opinion about those people, but I just kind of didn't do enough about it quickly enough. But it's okay because I came back around, picked my canter back up, and he felt a little calmer this time, but he didn't want to take any chances. So I really sat back, I held him with my hand, and I just kicked him over it because you're not getting away with that twice. And then he relaxed right back down through this corner. I did have to whoa him a lot through here. We were still like a little ahead of the pace, but he swapped there too. And then here I really had to whoa, and a little bit of fighting from me, but that's all right. The round was already kind of lost. Gave him a big pat because he was really good. I mean, I've been liking the way he's been going recently. Obviously, he's still got a little bit of baby brain. Like, I'm starting to think that might always be an issue with him. But his trot looks really nice, and I was really proud of the way he behaved this day overall. It was definitely a lot better than the first day. And look at that nice trot. He's such a cutie. I love this horse. Okay, I'm really happy with him. That was really good. We were really calm, way better than the other days. Just forgot that he's young and he needs some help. So yeah, I'm happy. Zach's laughing at me right now. On Leo, headed to the ring to do my meter 10. Things are looking good. I know my course. I know my lines, smiles, and rainbows. I'm like really congested because it's so cold. Help me. Okay, so this was definitely the worst day of the show. You can tell how under impulsed he is, and he has no energy in the schooling ring. Here we are coming in for our trip. I literally couldn't even get him to pick up the trot. That's how bad it was. Like, he was just quiet this day. And this was the first day of us doing the meter 10, and I mean, he just had absolutely nothing in the tank this day. I don't know what it was, if we prepped him too hard or what, he was just dead. So I was like, okay, basically we just ended up getting on this huge stride, like 50-foot stride with zero energy, and that's just never a good time for me. So jump 1 was nice. And then by jump 2, we already have way too much, and we're just kind of chipping everywhere. Same thing kind of happens to every jump where we're just way too big. I have to really pull, and he has to jump it like that, which is obviously not ideal. Here, I got him in a little long, which ended up being a little better. But, I mean, just the way he was jumping, I could tell we were going to start stopping soon. So here it is. Here's the soon. Just huge stride, saw a long spot, and he just said no. So I was like, okay, fantastic. And you know, when things start going wrong, I kind of just black out. So I was super unhappy with that, and I was like, ugh, like I just knew this wasn't gonna go well. So I was talking to my trainer, and I picked up the canter. I think the video cuts off, but I did actually jump 6 again, and then the jump after too, but I just don't think we got it on video. But I ended up retiring because I just knew it wasn't gonna go well this day. Haha. So I'm gonna have a psychotic break probably pretty soon. Stay tuned for that. I actually am pissed at myself, so fucking mad. I mean, we had absolute like less than zero energy in the schooling ring, so I just like don't know what the fuck I thought was gonna happen going in there and trying to like do the meter 10. Like, I don't know what I thought. What I thought was going on, like if I thought it was funny or like what. So yeah, actually so mad. Never been so mad. Actually, that's not true. I'm not mad at him. Obviously, I'm mad at myself, per usual. Actually, I mean, it wasn't completely my fault. He just had no energy, and then it was like I couldn't get him under me, and it just felt like he just felt so behind me the entire time. Like, we were on 2 different things, and it's like, it's me too. Like, obviously I wasn't with him, but he was not with me either. So it's like, I'm mostly just angry because it's like, why does this always happen? Because it's like, I don't even feel like I'm nervous for the meter 10 anymore. Like, it's not like the jumps seem big. Like, it's literally 3 inches bigger than what I'm like completely comfortable going in, not riding him for 3 months, and then like jumping the meter, and it's completely comfortable and fine. But it's like, I just have no fucking confidence in the meter 10. Like, what the actual fuck is going on? What the fuck? But it's like, I don't even feel like I'm nervous for the meter 10. It's like every time we do the meter 10, something bad happens. So it's like, oh, okay. Like, clearly there's something going on that's going on in the meter 10 that's not going on in the meter. And I'm like, it's not the 3 inches, mama. Like, what the fuck? I want spurs, but my trainer doesn't want me to have spurs, which I understand because I was on like a 50-foot stride. I need to watch my videos back because I don't know what it looked like. But according to my trainer, I was just really long and flat, which I could feel. It just felt like we were going so slow, like so slow. And like, I just felt like I had no horse under me. It felt like we were on just like a massive stride with no energy, no power, like a lope. And I just could not get him out from under me. It was so frustrating. I just wish I had spurs or a crop or something. I'm gonna have a crop tomorrow, but it's just like, I need something to get him like in front of me, because when he's not in front of me, I just don't trust myself at all. And I knew he was gonna start stopping when we were jumping out in the schooling ring. I'm just so mad. Oh my God. I think that's the first time I've ever retired from a class. So, LOL, definitely achievement. Guys, I have no idea when we last spoke. I think it was like midday yesterday, but I shit you not, the second I got home from the horse show yesterday at like 4 p.m, I just fell asleep immediately. And like my mom came and walked my horses. I literally just knocked the fuck out and I woke up like an hour ago. So it's now like 7:30. I just definitely slept like 15 hours, but it's fine. I'm on my way right now to go walk in the international ring for my jumper class today. And then I'm gonna do siege. Feeling pretty nervous. Not really nervous for the jumps. I'm just like, I just hope I ride better today. Okay guys, I'm about to get on. Yay! I'm gonna eat some of my French toast muffin first though. Yummy. Get so excited. You guys are in for such a treat. Here are my first trips with CJ. So this day was an extra special day, and I'm sure some of you may know why if you saw the short that I posted. Here we are, just showing him jump 1. He felt amazing in the schooling ring. So calm, so even, so level. We came in really nice. He felt really calm, didn't even care about jump 1. And I was like, all right, let's pick up this canter. Let's get this bred. He was so easy picking up the canter. Like, just look at his carriage. It's just perfect. Like, he seemed really calm, a little spooky, doesn't love the photographer still. Always the photographer who is taking 0 pictures apparently. I have no idea. Anyway, a little nervous about the photographer, but other than that, completely fine. Swapped to jump 1, which he had been doing to this jump all the horse shows. So I'm like, okay, that's not a big deal, you know, whatever, happens to the best of us. We just continue on. I was really focused on just keeping him calm and slow, and I felt really great about his pace. I felt like we were coming up on this jump really nicely, and then just all of a sudden, just, oh, yep, fuck you, bitch. I hope you die. I fall off. Really embarrassing. There I am, getting back up. I hit the back of my head really hard, and I thought I might have a concussion, but I guess I was fine. So went over to him. He was really good for staying there with me. He's pretty good about that usually, so... Anyway, got out in the schooling ring, jumped a couple in the ring, and he was perfectly fine. So I was like, okay, well, we'll just get back and do the next one. My head really hurt. I think I totaled my Sam shield. I definitely did. I had to get a new helmet right after this, so that's very silly. I was not nervous coming into this trip, but I was like very confused because I was just like, I have no idea. He never ever stops like that either. Like, he's always one to run out. He does not do a dirty stop. So I was like, oh my goodness. I mean, really what happened to that jump is I just got him on a bit of a half stride, and I think he was already nervous about whatever was going on at that end of the ring, and that combined with the fact that I had been so light and like not with him, I think just kind of stressed him out. So I kind of rode this around like a show jumper. I thought he was going to stop, so I acted like he was going to stop to every jump. So I was really, you can tell, like, he was kind of a dick to that jump too about it. Like, he didn't want to do that one. And then, yeah, after he stopped, he just kind of got so spooky. And I was like, well, what the hell? Like, what happened there? You were so good to the day before and in the schooling ring. But I had to really ride him like he was going to stop. So I was really holding him in his face. I was kicking a lot. He did a big little buck and kick out there. He was not happy with me for the way I was riding. And I was like, well, I'm not happy with you for throwing me off. So kind of a give and take there, buddy. Really rode him into this line and had to sit back. It was like a 2-stride, obviously really quick through it, but I did actually really like the way he jumped through that. I thought it was pretty confident and consistent feeling. Then coming to our arch nemesis, this jump, he was such a dick about it, swapped off. He did not want to jump it. So crooked, spooked at it big time, jumped it like a deer. Thank you so much for that, CJ. Love that for you. Don't really know what got into him this day, but I guess he walked into the ring and decided violence is the answer. Fun fact, I've actually fallen off CJ more times at Tryon than I have anywhere else combined, like including home. So last line is pretty good. We jumped down it. I was just happy we got around.
Always tick this box.
New helmet. Okay, y'all, I'm going to go walk my course. Hopefully things are better today. Who knows? We're going to have a crop. We're going to ride better. We're going to use all of our strength and our muscles and our brain. And I'm in my brand new Sam shield that I had to get because I fell off. So, LOL. I got the back of my head pretty good, but I don't think I have a concussion. So we're just going to move on. So my mom took all these like videos of me walking the courses. So I'm going to give you guys a quick tutorial on like how to count strides. So a horse's stride is 4 like human steps, and then you have to account for landing and takeoff. So there's me walking a 4, and then I'll like demo like in a sec how you actually walk. Okay, so see me land 1, 2, 3, 1, 1, 2, 3, 2, 1, 2, 3, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 3, 6, 1, 2, take off. So I just gave up, you know, but that's a 6 stride. So that's like how I walk on my courses, because I feel like sometimes I say I do the leave out and people like don't really know what I'm talking about. But here I am going over the course. I don't know, I just thought this was so funny. She like filmed my entire warm up. I put this in like 2 times speed, but it's honestly hilarious. Like, why am I waving my crop around like that? Anyway, here I am coming in to do my meter 10 trip. This is my meter 10 redemption. This trip, I think, really helped me in the long run. Like, I think this trip is the trip I'm going to watch back whenever I'm, like, really anxious about doing something with Lee. Because in this trip, kind of, things went wrong, and I fixed it. Which is, like, usually not what happens. But we did well today. So, here I am. He was feeling really a lot better in the schooling ring. Still a little under-impulsed, but definitely a lot better. I took a really weird like track coming in to 1. I don't know why I did that. I did like a weird little loop-de-doo. I just didn't really know where to turn, but I'm sitting up nicely. My heels are down. Things are good. I come to jump 1. I'm sitting back. I drive him to it with my seat. You can tell I really do that. And then I hit this big crazy whoa, and we're like going so fast, and we're on a giant stride, and I don't see anything, and bang, he stops, which, you know, that's what he does when I ride like that. And so I was like, okay, like, things are over. I was really stressed out. You can see me doing a little walk. And then I was like, let me just do all the things I know how to do. Let me just ride well. Like, what the heck? And, like, I'm not going to say this was my best riding ever, but I'm just really, really proud of the way I handled the situation. So I come back around to pick up my canter. I'm coming to 2. I'm sitting up. I'm sitting back. It feels like we're going way too slow, but I just roll with it. I sit back, I see the distance, I bang, kick him over it, I sit up all the way through the jump, I don't collapse through my body, and I was like, okay, I can do this, like, 1 more stop and we're out, so I have to make this count. So I do the things I know how to do to every jump. I sit back, I whoa, I get him there perfectly. I mean, obviously he's fired up, obviously my jumping position looks terrible, I'm not really releasing enough, but like, it just gave me a lot of confidence that, like, if I do everything, he is not going to stop. Like, I had to kind of smack him over that one. This one, we got there deep, and I held my body, and he still jumped it for me. And this kind of ride gives him confidence. And I will tell you what I mean in a second. Like, is this the most comfortable ride for either of us? No, absolutely not. Is it, like, a lot of information for him that he probably doesn't need? Yes, obviously. But this is, like, the ride when he's lacking a little bit of confidence. This is what he needs. So this is me riding him through the 4 stride. Obviously, had that rail down, but that's okay. You can see right here, this is a long spot, and he has the confidence because I was riding well, and so he took it, and that's not always something he'll do for me. So I was just so happy. There's me. I ended up doing 5 in the 6, lol, but that was actually walked as a 6, but he just has a huge stride. You know, I like to leave out, but anyway, I was just so happy with the way I rode because I feel like I actually did the things I knew I needed to do, and it all worked out, and that's like a lesson I need to learn, I feel. The theme of today seems to be like major disaster, minor victory. I am really happy with the way I rode in that trip because even though he like tried to stop and I like doubted myself, I mean, he did stop, I still like pulled back together and kept riding after that happened, which usually like once one bad thing happens, I'm too scared to keep going. Like I really wanted to just pull up and not finish, but that I feel like sets us on a good track going into tomorrow, because if that course taught me anything, all I literally need to do is sit back and just collect him a little bit and we're gonna be fine, because I did get him deep in some places, like I did get him long in other places, and it didn't matter. Like it's not like he's not gonna jump if I'm in the right spot. Obviously I would have rather not had to stop, but that was just like, that needed to happen to show me that I needed to like pull back together and start riding. Not mad at that at all. We were kind of flying. We did 5 in the last line, which I wanted to do in 6, but the 6 wasn't there, which is fine. Obviously I fell off CJ, which also like didn't put me in the best mindset. I didn't really vlog a lot after I fell off CJ just because I was like kind of busy getting everything together. I am really proud of myself that I kept CJ going after that, and really proud that I kept Leo going too, because overall like I just psyched myself out a lot and I was pretty psyched out after yesterday and this morning. So although falling off of CJ was completely like, I was not nervous at all going into the ring on CJ. Honestly, I was just kind of like, what the F? I still don't know what the hell that was. I mean, I got him there on a half stride, which fair enough, but he usually does jump from the half stride. So I was like, I don't know. I think it was a combination of just things being a little spooky and me being a little tilted forward and him being on a half stride. And he was just like, girl, no, I'm not doing this. We're like spooking at something. So I'm going to go. But okay, Leo, please be normal, please. Okay, Jesus. Can't wait to watch my video back and see what that looked like. But overall, I'm not mad at it. Headed home now. I'm gonna take a shower and then we're gonna come back and get into some festivities. I've got until 4, then I'm gonna go walk my horses, buy some tack, do whatever else needs to be done, and go to the Grand Prix. My barn got like a table together, so we're gonna get like food and like good vibes. Yay, I feel so clean. We're at the show right now, like coming to walk our horses. Tell me why. Parking is $10 because of like the Grand Prix tonight. So we pull up and we're like, oh, like we're here to walk our horses, like, because we're not paying $10, you know, whatever. And the lady was like, oh, what barn are you in? And we were like, 2? The fuck? Like, was she gonna be like, wrong, goodbye? That's so funny to me. We're gonna walk the horses and then buy some tack, I guess. Guys, we got CJ a weave and we're trying it on him. Yeah, that looks good. That's a good match, especially at the bottom. It looks nice. Beautiful weave for a beautiful boy. How do you feel, Pumpkin? Yes, he feels great. No, stop, CJ. Stop it. CJ, no. Okay guys, so I bought another Barber jacket. This one's really cute though. Oh, I'm trying to walk CJ. He wants to go into this tent. I'm not really sure I want to allow that, but he's very cute. I love him very much. And my mom's walking Lee over there. The only reason my mom always walks with Lee and I always walk CJ is because Leo is much better behaved on the line and he's really annoying, so. The vibe is high, guys. Oh yeah.
Are you doing that at my face? No.
Here we are, guys. VIP section. Heck yeah.
Tonight's Grand Prix. Dedication to riders and fans like you. The
So pretty.
Simply Prosper checking. You can earn 4% on your checking account.
What's going on at the Grand Prix, guys? You might be asking.
Don't put that on the internet.
Hold on. Children tweaking out on the internet over there. Okay. And then there's this thing happening.
Children are crazy. Your camera's lens is all dirty.
Let's assess. Let's find out. This is a pretty good one from the other day. Although these jumps, because this is the 3 foot, I was like, these jumps look tiny. Because they are.
That's good.
Yeah, he's
That's
kind of
really
nice
good.
and square. He always just looks like he's just mad at the world, though.
Grand Prix complete. Headed back to the house.
Trainers and breeders.
Home and ready for bed. Good morning, you guys. It is so dark out. This is actually criminal. I cannot believe I have to get up this freaking early for a horse show. I'm actually already 15 minutes late, LOL, but I have my hack first, so it's okay. Mounted on the Kraken, headed to our undersaddle. Wish us luck. We're not always the star of the undersaddle, but that's okay. I can't remember if I've ever put one of CJ's undersaddles on this channel, but my mom took some footage of it, and I just wanted to show you guys, just in case I have, the amount of improvements we've made in his undersaddling. Like, obviously it's not amazing, and obviously he's not a fantastic mover, but if you saw that canter, how even and level it was, and how calm he is, even in this ring with all these other horses. I know a lot of you guys have been here like for his traffickiness journey, and like how he like could not go in rings with other horses, and I'm just really proud of like how far he's come. He's just so calm, and I think he looks really beautiful at some points in this hack. And we actually ended up being 7th out of, I don't know, maybe like 11 or something in the hack, which obviously, yeah, that's the bottom half, but the fact that we placed is just so incredible to me. You can see, obviously, we're a little quick. I'm trying to just keep him calm. You know, he's not loving the people on the outside of the ring. That's always been an issue for us at Tryon. Obviously, head's a little high, nose isn't quite in. But, like, just getting 7th, I was so pleasantly surprised and happy with him. Like, I'm just, like, I'm really liking him and his behavior recently, and I'm just really excited for what's to come with us. You can see his trot, you know, it's not great. He needs to get his head down a little. He's a little stressed out. But over here, it's honestly not bad. Like, the head is lower. We're more calm. Here's us coming to a walk, which his transitions have gotten a lot nicer. Our upward transition, obviously, from walk to trot. Our second direction is never great, just because he always thinks he's going to canter. But our walk to canter transitions are awesome, and our downward transitions are all really good. And he just, like, I feel like he just looks so great. I mean, he definitely kind of calms down through this corner here, like, a little more than he was previously. And I think he just looks, like, quite nice. I can't wait to see how he keeps improving. I never really have my mom film the hacks because it's always, like, 5 minutes of footage that I definitely won't use. And this is obviously really condensed, but I just wanted to show you guys how nice he's been going recently. He did not want to stop right there, which was a little annoying, but that's okay. And then we just lined up, and I got 7th. So, you know, good for us. Good for him. I'm really, really proud. What a sweetheart. Anyway, here are our courses. This was definitely CJ's best day at the show. Love when that happens. Obviously, ran me into one a little bit, but we calmed it right back down. And we actually placed pretty well in the second trip. I think we were 6th. Not this one, though. LOL. Just a little up. I loved my ride into that line. Woed right down, and that line ended up riding really nicely. He was jumping really nice this day, too, which I was super proud of. He's gained a lot of weight since I last saw him, which I think serves him really well, actually. And he looks really, really nice, I feel like. This was our biggest problem. Just really didn't want to slow down for me in that line. Kind of had a seesaw on him a little bit, which doesn't look very nice. But other than that, I thought it was pretty good. His consistency, at least. And then a little deep in there, didn't trust him at all to the out because of obvious reasons. But he ended up doing it really well, and we just continued along. He was a lot calmer in the ends of the ring this day, and I didn't feel like I had to fight with him as much. A little bit big in there, and we just cantered along and did our 100 circle, and he really relaxes down at the end of the course, which looks really nice. And that is like what I'm talking about with our trot. That is the trot I want to have for the hack. That's a hack winning trot. His head low like that, his ears forward. I mean, he just looks so beautiful. If we could get that trot in the hack, I feel like he could be kind of a hack winner. Like, look at that. He looks amazing. So relaxed. I would love, love, love if he could go like that. But, you know, you can't have it all. But I feel like he will someday. I actually have a lot of faith in him. I think he's getting so much better. So here we are for our second trip. This is the one that he actually kind of placed well in. So I'm just taking him in as I have 50,000 times this horse show. Like, really a lot of repetition going on, but it's okay. And he still has that really nice trot. Like, obviously a little more stressed out because we're starting the course instead of finishing it, but I think he just looks so nice. I've just been so happy with him. He kind of wants to throw his head up to pick up the canter, but that's an issue a lot of horses have, and I just took him down over here. There was somebody that came and sat down right as we were walking passed, and so I thought, oh, that might be an issue, but I think he actually didn't end up remembering, which is very lucky. Oh my gosh, look at this good zoomage, but he just felt so calm and relaxed. I loved his head carriage this day, and we just popped one. I thought he jumped out really nicely, really cute. And then we're just coming around this corner and making sure to keep his focus on the inside of the ring with a little bit of inside bend. And then just taking him through here, I made sure to sit up really nice, and then could have woed him a little harder, but that's okay. It ended up really nice, and he was jumping so good. And then I took him through this corner. I'm leaning forward a little bit here, but I ended up sitting up before the jump, which is obviously ideal. I really liked the way he jumped that. I thought it was really cute. Coming through this corner, it was awesome because he got a lot of time to relax. He loves a long approach, really gives him some time to like cool down. Coming to this jump, I liked our distance. I thought that was really nice. And then this line just rode so nicely every time, and I loved the way he was jumping out. Little crooked out, thankfully we still got the lead. And then coming around to here, we just rode this so much better than the first time. I woed evenly. I sat up. He wanted to do the same thing, kind of rush home, but it ended up a lot nicer. Obviously still a little deep out, but he jumped a lot better that time. And I was just so proud of him and so happy, and he just relaxed down so nice at the end of the course and just got back into that nice hack winter trot. And I just gave him a pat, and I was just so, so proud of everything he was able to achieve this horse show. And he's just my baby, and I love him so much. So it was amazing. Good boy. That was really good. Super happy with him. Obviously, a little quick, but can't complain. I thought he was really, really good. Good boy. A little quick coming home, but that's okay. I'm going back to the Airbnb to pack up my stuff, and then I will head back to the show and do the meter 10. I have 2 trips. Guys, I'm low-key so shocked by the fact that I was 7th in the hack. Like, what the F? And also, watching those trips back, they were a lot better than I thought they were, so I'm actually, like, really happy. Sorry, I went to clean my camera and realized I was still talking. Yay! All right, y'all, going to walk my course. I feel like a man on a mission right now, walking with this crop. Like, makes me feel powerful. I'm excited. I have high hopes. I think I'm gonna ride good today because I think I learned how to ride yesterday. Thankfully, I was correct. I did indeed learn how to ride the day before. Everyone say congratulations. I warmed up so nicely. He was so good, and I was just spot on in the warm-up, and I was just like, okay, like, we are in it to win it. I feel amazing right now. My little, what is it called? My collar was unbuttoned, which was very annoying, but other than that, just so happy. And he was so, look how adjustable and turnable he is, and we're like not getting crazy at all, and he was just so calm. So off we go into the ring. I was so excited for this trip because I could just feel like, for once, I was not nervous at all. This was the classic, by the way, and not to be shady, but this was definitely the lowest day that they set. Like, I feel like the first day of the meter 10 that I did was the biggest, and then it just progressively kept getting smaller. And that's not even like a confidence thing. It's like, even looking back at this now, the only jump that looks genuinely meter 10 is the one I just passed, that orange one with the Liverpool. Everything else I feel like just looked so small. But he was so good this day, and I was so good this day. I was just so happy with the way I was riding. I picked up my canter. I made sure to keep him balanced, but still have a little bit of energy under me. I was sitting back. I had my heels down, and I took everything into account from the day before, and I was like, I'm just going to ride like I rode yesterday without letting him stop first. So, and also, you know, obviously with a little more release because, you know, we don't want him to think he's in trouble. So, loved my ride to here. I handled it really well. That just came up perfectly in stride, and then beautiful little bend to there. I thought that was really nice. Coming around here, I just let him relax down, and I think it really helped. The only thing that I'm unhappy with is I really needed to protect the drift right there because he popped out through his shoulder kind of off to the right, and I didn't really stop him. But loved my ride here. Just let him open right up. I decided to do mostly all the bendings today in no count, just so I wasn't stressing myself out about doing the leave out. But I did end up doing the leave out in one place, a little deep there. And then obviously didn't really support him out, but he helped me ride out, and he will help me. That's like what I need to know, is like he will help me if I'm riding confidently. Loved the rest of my ride though. And then coming here to 9, I remember this was like a really weird turn, and he was just perfect. At this point, I know I was a little, like, maybe holding him a little too much, and so we were getting a little wild and crazy, but that's okay. And then coming to the last, I did do the leave out, you know me, but I loved my ride, and I still thought it was so good, and I was just, oh my gosh, overjoyed, so happy. We did a little victory gallop at the end there. He was really still feeling it, and I was like, all right, like, you want to gallop it out? Let's gallop it out. So we just cantered all the way home. But oh my gosh, I was just so incredibly happy with him and just gave him a big pat, and just that was the perfect last trip for our horse show. So I was just so happy. Okay guys, honestly, I think that was a great end to what was kind of like a train wreck horse show. Obviously, like, haven't ridden them since July, so like I wasn't expecting a ton, but definitely went a little worse than I was anticipating. However, today, oh, we're like spooking at something. Every time I start vlogging, Leo, oh Jesus Christ. Every time I start vlogging, Leo starts spooking, and he like never spooks. The horse next to us just flipped out though, so that's fine. Anyway, I am so happy with him. Obviously, we were pretty fired up. Obviously, I didn't make the right, I mean, I did make the right choice to 7AB. I just didn't kind of like whoa hard enough coming in, which totally fine. I was sitting back, I was encouraging him to jump. I feel really good about that. I was supposed to do a second trip, but I'm not going to do it just because he doesn't need to do it. Like, he's done the meter 10 a million times, and I don't need to do it because I'm happy with the way I rode the first time, and I'd rather just end on a good note. I thought I rode really well on CJ. I watched my videos back. I wasn't like too happy coming off of those trips, but after watching my videos back, I'm actually like really happy with the way I rode him. With Lee today, I was just making sure I was like sitting back, heels down, leaning my body away from the jumps because he's really sensitive to body weight, which CJ kind of is not. But I thought I did a really good job of doing that today. And overall, I'm just really happy. I love these horses so much. They're so nice to me. And even though we have our troubles, like, I just couldn't be happier, and I have the best 2 boys in the world. So sweet baby. We're going on a little trail ride now to unwind. And then I'm gonna get everything packed up. I kind of want to buy a show coat, but I think I might not. I think I might wait. Oh, Caroline, cut that. Okay, I have a secret that I've been kind of keeping from you guys. That secret is gonna start coming into play, okay? November 15th. I'm not quite sure when I'll tell you guys. It might be after November 15th that you even find out, but I have something really exciting, something that I've been wanting to do for a long time. So if you have any guesses, please let me know. I won't tell you if you're right, but I really want to know what you guys think it is. I'm super excited about this. I think it'll be really good for all parties involved, and I will see you guys for my next horse show vlog, which may be coming sooner than you think. Okay, how could you not be happy with this view? I mean, the weather's kind of terrible, but we've got a beautiful boy. We've got some nice mountains over there. That's pretty cool. And there's the ring I was just in. Just so happy. Couldn't be happier. Yeah. Oh, guys, I'm saying goodbye to my babies. I love you. I love you, really. Bye, CJ. I love you. CJ's not really interested in this, guys. Bye, baby. Guys, I just impulsively got some like random ass pasta dish from the like Italian place because I love the Italian place. And the night that my like family went and ate there was the night that I slept all day, so I didn't get to eat anything. So I went and got some pasta. So it's getting made right now. Oh my gosh. This place is brand new. I really want to try it. Silver Spoon Saloon. I'll have to go there another time. Oh my gosh, it looks kind of lit in there though. Hey girl. I'm gonna go drop off some money for the grooms, and then I should be done. Tryon Italian place. You thought that you could escape me, but you can't escape me because I'll always get you. Fire. All right, I'm gonna drive back home now, guys. Love y'all. Bye.